The positives and the negatives of living alone, being alone for elongated periods of time. I'm going to break it down. So I've been living alone now for about 3 years. 25, I moved out, lived alone for the first time ever, away from family, away from anything I knew. It was quite a surreal experience. It was really interesting. In the beginning, it was super lonely, and then I got acclimated, and I really started enjoying it. I'm 28 now, so 3 years of living alone. I'm going to break down the positives and the negatives of living alone, etc. Positive number one: living alone allows you to retain an ungodly amount of energy because you're not expending it on people. I know it seems insignificant talking to people, interacting with people as far as energy, but you guys have no idea how much energy you expend talking or trying to perform to other people to make them like you. I'll give you guys a very concise example. Before I lived alone, I had a very normal fitness routine. I went to the gym, came back home, ate food, went to bed. After living alone for about, I think, 2-3 weeks, a month, I developed this running habit where I would run every single day for 10 miles, no less, daily. The reason I started running is because I had so much energy left over that I was like, where the fuck can I expend this? So I just started running 10 miles every single day. I still do that till this day. So think about that. The amount of energy I save from just living alone translated into me exerting 10 miles, that's pretty significant. There's really no other stark example I can explain to you to really put into perspective how living alone conserves energy. It does. It conserves so much fucking energy. Number two, you have time to actually think and not be polluted slash contaminated by other people's thoughts. We tend to think we think our own thoughts. Hardly the truth. Everybody's influenced. And especially when you live around people, you're constantly having people talk shit into your ear, into your brain. The way you perceive things are constantly being tested, questioned, and that has a pernicious effect on your originality, the way you want to think. You think you're thinking the way you want to think until you move alone and realize, holy fuck, I really don't think this way. I think this way. And I know I think this way because I live alone now and I don't talk to people 24/7. And when I'm alone in my car, I have these thoughts and I don't have anyone to tell me I'm wrong or right. I can just believe them or not believe them based on my own conviction and nobody else's. And through living alone, I came to realize I don't like a lot of the things I thought I liked. I don't agree with the things I thought I agreed with. I don't want to live the way I thought I wanted to live. That was other people's ways of doing things. And I just simply latched onto it because they were around me and they constantly talked about it, pleaded about it. And I was just a byproduct of subliminal conditioning. When you live alone, you kind of defrag and learn to think on your own and realize what you like and what you don't like. And it's pretty fucking powerful. You guys don't understand how influenced we are on a daily basis by the people around us. Benefit number three is the ability to be able to self-sustain yourself in public, at your house, etc. There's people that are petrified of going out and eating alone. Think about that. Think about you right now going out and eating alone. Would you do it? 95% of the time, you wouldn't do it. And I was one of those people. I was like, that's weird. Why would I go out and eat alone? What are people going to think about me? And then when I started living alone, I started doing everything that I would never do on my own. I eat alone. I'll go to movies alone. I'll do whatever it is that I want to do because I have no other choice. And once you do it once, you realize really not that fucking bad. It's actually super enjoyable. You don't have to fucking talk to people and put on a circus to make the time enjoyable. You could just simply go out on your own time, on your own terms, when you know you could have fun with people, but you can also have a really good time by yourself. It's something that a lot of people will never get to experience because they're too scared to step outside the comfort zone and try it for themselves. So the ability to be self-sustaining in that way, and also just being able to fix things on your own, solve problems on your own. We're constantly always asking other people, what is this? What is that? How do we do this? How do we do that? When you're on your own, you're forced to think for yourself and remedy situations on your own with your own thought and your own willpower. Nobody's there to save you, so to speak. Yes, you have the internet, but for the most part, if you have a fucking flat tire, you're driving alone, you have to fix that flat tire. You, physically, with your own brain power. Your dad's not there, your brother's not there, your friend's not there. You have to get out and fucking fix that tire. If you get into an altercation or some problem comes up with your house or this or that, you got to fix this, you got to do that. You have to do it on your own. You have to put together the knowledge to solve the problem on your own, and that makes you super powerful in general. When you're able to self-sustain yourself on all these different fronts, you then become someone who's just indifferent about being with people or not being with people. Yes, it's enjoyable to be with people, but you know you can also self-sustain and be happy on your own. And that's a big thing when it comes to relationships as well. I don't ever rush to get into relationships because I'm not reliant on another person to make me happy. I'm not reliant on another person to go here, to go there, to do this, to do that. I don't give a fuck. I honestly enjoy my own company more than 99% of the people that I meet. I don't enjoy their company. I'd rather be on my own. There's very few people in my life that I actually would rather have than not have. Accompany me on a vacation, at the movies, to eat food. Most of the time, I'm like, I'd rather be on my own. And living on my own has gotten me to see that side of life that I would never have seen before and or been able to sustain myself on my own if I'd never lived alone. Those are three crucial things I've garnered and or learned living alone. And it's changed my life in so many fucking ways. You guys have no idea. Now, let's talk about the three negatives, okay? Number one, creativity. Creativity goes down when you're constantly in your own head. You don't have other people to bounce thoughts off of, right? And I really felt this when I did a retreat with this guy I met off the internet. And we went to Tulum, Mexico for a solid month just to talk ideas. It was like a creative retreat. He's a creator. He makes a lot of money online. I do the same thing. So we just linked up and said, fuck it, why not? We like doing the same things. And I realized, like, damn, I've been missing out on this for the last 3 years. Creativity, this ability to harness other people's ideas and turn them into your own and bounce ideas off each other. It's such a powerful thing, especially if you're an entrepreneur or someone who's dealing with the abstract. Everything's not just laid out in front of you. When you constantly have to think of new ideas and strategies, having somebody else that is like-minded alongside you will propel you into the stratosphere. It's so underrated, and that is something I've missed out on significantly. My creativity has gone down when I sit in a place for too long on my own. It goes down in general. It's not gone down, it goes down. So I've realized that, and now I make an effort to get out of my habitat, so to speak, every month or so and do something with somebody or go somewhere brand new so I can rejuvenate that creativity that doesn't come when you're just sitting on your own all day long with the same thoughts. Number two, loneliness. It does come from time to time. There's times where I'm like, damn, I miss my fucking family so much. I want to go home and see them really bad. And it's a very strong emotion that comes over me. And it makes me want to just drop everything and go back home. As humans, we are tribal by nature. We like being around the people that we enjoy, that are like us. And that will never go away. That's part of, I think, every human's DNA to an extent, some more than others, but it's always going to be there. And from time to time, I do feel a strong impulse to want to go see my family, be around them, be with my cousins, the people I really enjoy being around. And I start reminiscing on all these times, and my brain turns into a time machine. And it's quite annoying because I'm like, why do I do this to myself? Why don't I just live around them, right? But then at the same time, pure isolation allows me to really dig deep into my work and not be distracted whatsoever. So it's like a love-hate thing, right? Like I love it when I'm with them and I'm fucking just immersed. And then I hate it because I get so fucking sidetracked because I enjoy it so much. So it does suck. It does, because we genuinely love being around the people that we enjoy. That's just, it's wired within us to want to be in a tribe. That is one thing that I'm looking to fix in my next year, 2 years living. I want to be next to my family, but at the same time be able to just be far enough away to really focus and just see them on an interval basis, like every weekend or so. Last but not least, it's easy to get into a rut on your own, right? What I mean by rut is just the same redundancies over and over and over and over, and not get out of your comfort zone. Like the same day can repeat a million times if you're living on your own, because you're just like, you don't feel the need to change. When you have people around you, especially like-minded people that you enjoy, that you consider smart, ambitious, people that you actually want to be around, they push you out of your comfort zone, whether you want to get pushed out or not. It's just a byproduct of being around those type of people. So for me, I can have a month where I just do the same thing over and over, not even realize it. I don't even realize it at all. I'm just living life on autopilot, so to speak. It's productive, but it's not out of my comfort, at least anymore. I've been doing it for a month, 2 months, 3 months straight. But when I get around other people that are like-minded, like, yo, do this, do that, do this, do that, and it kind of scares me to an extent, like, fuck, this guy's talking this, that, I've been doing this, that, it's so different. But then I'm like, damn, I need this. I can't just keep doing the fucking same thing over and over, stuck in this stupid-ass loop / rut, whatever you want to call it. So when you have people around you that are actually good for you, they get you out of ruts. They will put things into perspective that you weren't thinking about. For instance, when I went and visited Mexico with this stranger, he was doing things that I'd never done before, and it was really uncomfortable, but I was like, dude, I really like this. I want to do this as well. For example, this guy ran on a very strict schedule. He's an entrepreneur. He can make his own hours. He doesn't have to do a schedule, but he ran on a schedule every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. He did the same things. And I always run on this hectic, do this today, do that tomorrow, and it's never the same. It's inconsistent, and that's something that's a big flaw within my game. When I witnessed that, I was like, I have to adopt that. I have to fucking do what he's doing. This guy is so smart for this. Without structure, you just have chaos. And I'm surprised I got this far without structure. So now I literally structure my days exactly as he did. I do this Monday, do this Tuesday, do this Wednesday, do this Thursday, do this Friday. Had I been on my own for that month instead of going to Mexico, I wouldn't have this schedule / routine / structure. So people are super good for that, pushing you out of your comfort zone and showing you what you're missing out on. The bottom line is this: every man needs to live on his own for 1 to 2 years. I don't give a fuck. You have to. It's a must. You must adopt the skill set of self-reliance. Then after that, figure out a structure where you can live on your own but still see the people that you love. Like a way where you can live close but still have your own place to be alone. That's the best of both worlds, and I think that's the next move for me. Hope you like this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.